What's going on, guys? This is your boy named Found with another video. This one, it's my last video of my full coverage of the episode 42 Legion of Doom that will drop on the live server the 9th of December. So basically, since I'm filming this footage literally tomorrow. This is the final recap of everything that you must know to be prepared to deal with this DLC in the most efficient way. So, if you didn't check already my previous videos covering all the instances and the open world as well, I wanna invite you to do that because probably you are missing something most of the time. Okay, so episode 42, guys, Legion of Doom with a new open world. So, new gear, new styles, everything related with this DLC, you will find section by section on the timestamp on the description of this video. First of all, the new open world, it's called Washington, DC. It's Doomed Washington, DC, and it's accessible by usual pressing M on your keyboard, the warp menu, and you can select Doomed Washington DC to get the access to the new location. Or also, you can, if you are already on the House of Legends in the middle room, the most huge one, you can take this teleport and go directly there. It's classified as Tier 6, so select the Tier 6 and then select Doomed Washington DC. Okay, guys, the first thing that I want to touch it's just the vendors, because they include the styles and the people are addicted to the styles. So, mainly two vendors. So, this one, it's the Argus Special Requisition, and another one in the middle of the map just for the OP items. I have no idea why they decided to put this vendor in the middle of the map. So, if someone know, let me know on the comment section below. This one is just a repair bot, so it's not isn't a vendor. So if we click here, guys, on Argus one, we have three kind of new styles. The first one is the style for the event mode, and it's item level 295, and the style it's Future Warden. Then, so if you scroll here, you can get all the gear and get a fit for the style I did already, but I will show you every single style, don't worry, guys. Moving on, we have the regular gear, and it's item level 310, and the style it's called Malekandra Hunter. Apologies if the pronunciation isn't correct, guys, so let me know in the comment section below the correct pronunciation. And the same happen here. The last one is the same style as this one, but the enhanced one, because it's the elite one, and it's available if you farm, of course, the renown to be eligible to buy the gear. Like I was saying, guys, the other vendor is just in the middle of the map, and as you can see on the footage that's going on your screen, it's located basically in the middle of the map. And at the moment that I'm filming this footage, you have just a couple of items, as you can see. So the first one, it's the OP neck, and three other reagents to level up the OP neck itself. One is for the experience, the second one is a catalyzer, and the third one is the special token to do the breakout. I have no idea why they put this vendor in the middle of the map. Probably there is a reason for this one, because it can be a little bit confusing for the new players. Also, another question that I got into the live stream multiple times: how we get the OP neck. Basically, guys, the only thing that you have to do is just to proceed further to the main mission the game is giving you when you log in for the first time and enter here for the first time. So pressing J on your and opening your journal, as you can see, you have just to complete basically the main storyline. That's exactly this one, Legion of Doom. I did the first part. I didn't the second part because when I recorded the footage that you can check on my channel about the raid, I didn't select this mission, so it doesn't count for me. So if the developers will watch this video, if you can fix it, guys, that would be cool, for the simple reason that otherwise people have to replay the raid even if they did. And this is the way how you can get the OP neck. And then you can level up with the same stuff that you know. So it's just the same logic as you leveled up previous OP items. Okay, guys, talking about the new augments of the episode 42 Legion of Doom, plus the new level of the origin augments and also the additional skill point that we can put on the bottom of the skill points. So going one by one, speaking about the augments, of course, always accessible by the augments tab. The name is just totally inductor. The first name, the first name change according on which one you get. So in my case, I got the mighty one, and also I got the dominating one. So in this case, dominating totally inductor and mighty total in inductor. Same logic of in this one, like the previous augments that we got in other episodes, guys. So if you get both of them, you have some kind of special bonuses as passive. So the first one, it's statistical recalibration, speaking about the mighty one, plus 2% might and 1% weaponization rating. Then we have the total attenument, plus 1 additional gear choice from bosses in Legion of Doom on duty mission for each equipped augment with a total attenument. So that means if you're wearing 2 of them with this passive unlocked, that means you have a plus 2 additional gear choice from the bosses. The third one, it's the Apex Predator, and it's the huge one. It's plus 3% of the main stats. So in my case, it's might, but can be vitalization, restoration, and so on. Power and weaponization rating while in Legion of Doom content. The other one, it's Capital Defender, reducing incoming damage from Gorilla Grodd, Steel Force, Black Manta, Cheetah in Washington DC. So those are the open world bosses. We already know that we are getting another time an insane amount of spam of boss. So this is really, really important to have. And also, guys, Defender reducing incoming damage from Gigantosaurus Eye Beam. So this is another thing for another boss, always on open world. The other one is UV protection, reduce the incoming damage from ultraviolet terror generator by 10% in Umbrax, the ultraviolet. We already seen that's the duo, and those are really important, especially if you are playing the elite one. If you didn't seen the footage, the video of my duo, you can check it on my YouTube channel. Moving on, guys, we have another passive that we can't read because the developers aren't so smart to just make the augments that you can scroll with your mouse, but I am showing you a picture on which is the other passive. So it's a passive related with the alert, by the way, guys. And then we have word forges a favor, reduce time to return to normal form by 50% when leaving the word forges misses of creation. This is specifically for the raid. I'm pretty sure that you have already seen on my footage on when I have covered the raid that before the final boss, if you touch those pools on the ground, you will be transformed on a random form, gorilla or just a pet of the forest, and this passive basically reduce by 50% the cooldown when you switch back to the regular form, and it's insane, guys, because as a tank, it's vital that you're keeping your aggro, because if you lose your human form, you will lose your skills, and also you will lose the aggro. So it's really, really, really important. Also, what we have, keeping two augments with the word forges favor will extend the safe zone immunity to the anti-monitor as well. So that means the final boss. Power drained by 5 seconds after exiting the safe zone. This is an important passive to prevent your power drain when you are leaving the zone, the safe zone. It's really important, guys, because most of the time, if people don't follow the mechanics, if they don't stand still on the circle of protection, then the entire group will be absolutely without any power. So there is no reason to blame the troll, because it's basically your own fault. Speaking about the new origin augments, guys, we have a new level, and it's 312. I don't remember if it's the same or it's different. I don't remember in this moment, but feel free to correct me on the comment section below, as always, guys. And also the most important thing. And actually, people who asked me, by the way, guys, I want to show you exactly what's going on the stats point. So at stats point, we are getting 310 skill points on the bottom one. So as you can see on the screen, that's going on actually into your screen. It's different compared to the live server, because they added basically from 295 from 295 to 310. So that means you have to respec your armories when the DLC will drop on the live server. Do it, guys, because it's really, really, really important. Speaking about the catalyzer, guys, for the OP item and also for the augments, as you can see, we have basically 3 different kind of exabytes. So the first one, those are used to level up the augments. The first one, it's the green one that give you 35k of experience for each one, and of course, matching the color, you will get a boost of experience. 35k for the green one, 45k for the blue one, and 55k for the purple one. This is usually the most rare one. Speaking about the catalytes, the catalyst for the augments, we have a green, a blue, and a purple one that purple one usually drop on the large loot chest or just on the raid. So the first one is called Steel Force Essence, the second one is Drop of Extinction, and I'm pretty sure there is a third one that I didn't drop and wasn't on the vendor. Speaking about the OP neck, guys, I already showed you the footage. So the cosmic ingot, it's just the one that you use to level up the experience on your OP neck. This is the same thing as the previous DLC, and also the catalyst that's called a figment of imagination, just as a catalyst to rank up and break out your OP neck. Speaking about the generator mod, guys, we have the version 42 for this DLC. The minimum one, it's just the white one, that's 42.0. Then we have the green one, it's .1, .2. The purple one, it's .3, and the one that you will craft with an insane farm of those that you will get randomly while you are playing the DLC, you can craft a 42.4. That's basically the strongest one that you can get into the game. Another thing, guys, as usual, we have the tokens of the renown for the elite gear. I just have this one because I completed just the duo, and yeah, the duo. So as usual, guys, as renown, keep in mind that it's always 6,500 renown, like every other single DLC. So nothing changed. On the final boss of the alert, you will get the gold one. Same happened for the final boss of the raid, and in middle boss of duo and alert, always the purple and the green one. Only the final boss give you the gold one. Keep it in mind, guys, because it's really important, and basically it's the same amount of experience of the previous DLC. Nothing changed at all. Another addition to the game, guys, it's the fact that in this DLC, episode 42, Legion of Doom, we are getting a new ally, and the new ally is the Batman Olaf himself. It will be available on the vendor as every other single ally at 500 source marks price. And before explaining every single ability, passive and active, let's take an overview of this ally. So, when you buy him, guys, and acquire him, of course, you will see you can select him and putting him as on your slot wherever you want. So if you wanna check the abilities, the first one, the active one, it's roots and damage enemies around him before retreating in a fund of cards. The animation is cool. I will show you in a couple of seconds. The first support one, it's while in combat, receive a random beneficial card from the Batman Olaf deck. So that means this is a completely random, guys, and it will be active every 30 seconds. The second and last one, it's Toxic Encore. After using a finisher, so that forces you to use a finisher to unlock this passive. After using a finisher on an enemy below 45% of HP, the next finisher release defense lowering toxin on nearby enemies for 10 seconds. That's powerful. That's really powerful, guys, because this is an additional debuff that this pet is doing, and it's basically stacking with the debuff that your controller in the group is doing. So it's really good. It's a legendary ally, guys. So it's 10 affinity. We already know that the rank of the allies, it's the blue one affinity 5, the epic one affinity 8, and the legendary one. And only the legendary have two kind of support ability. And Batman Olaf is legendary as well, and that's why he got two different skills on support. If you want to take a look exactly how what it does, it's insane, guys, because on the paper it's really insane. This is a must to have for the DPS, in my opinion. But let's take a look. So, call down the random chaos of the Batman Olaf in combat. So, Dead Man's End. combat ability, and that means this is the active skill. Roots and damage enemies around him before retreating in a fan of cards. At maximum affinity level, it's just plus 400% of damage. I forgot to mention, guys, that as a legendary ally, it basically matches the same amount of experience and the catalyst that you need to rank him up as the maximum rank. It's the exactly same and nothing changed. The second ability, it's a passive one, like we have seen. Lack of draw. While in combat, receive a random beneficial card from the Batman Olaf deck. So imagine every 30 seconds you will get a random buff, depend on which kind of card you roll. So that means Gia card increases the maximum HP. This is wonderful for tanks, for example, especially if it's a fire rage tank. The Enigma card increases in combat power regeneration, so that means you have an additional power over time. The Frigor card increases the critical chance, so this is wonderful for the DPS. The Batman card increases might, dominance, restoration, vitalization, and precision. So basically every single stats in the game. A card is drawn every 30 seconds, so the card effects last several seconds. So this is really important. And the duration is 20 seconds and depend which one you draw. So as you can see, guys, here it's wrote G and double dot. G means Gia card, it's the first one. So plus 10% of maximum HP when you unlock this feature. So that means that you have to rank him up. Or the E, plus 35. So the E stands for Enigma card. So plus 35 power regeneration. It's 35, not 35%. Sorry, guys. The F1, it's the Frigor card, and it's a plus 7.5% of critical chance. That's insane, guys, because this is just max out. So keep in mind that all the stats scale according on the level that you have, that you have. Also, the last one, it's the Batman card, guys, and so B stand for Batman. It's a plus 5% all stats, plus 2.5 precision. This is insane, guys. This is literally insane. So depend on which kind of card you roll, you will get a random benefit, and those are listed here. If we wanna check some rank, actually I can't, guys, because I leveled up him already, but I am leaving a link on the description below on a video that my dear friend ObsidianChill did. He basically did an in-depth video about this ally, where he's basically explaining you everything with every single math that you must know about this one. So how many experience you need, how many catalyzer, which kind of stuff he does. This ally on the paper, it's really, really good, because don't think about the active damage that you are getting when you call him. But keep in mind, guys, that you have passive abilities, and those passive abilities, they are just buff that you are getting just for free. So I guess this one will be the meta, in my opinion, because those passives are just so good. Okay, it's a random effect, so you will never know which one you will get, but they are still worth. So this one, it's still worth to include. It's literally a first level up, guys, because it's really good. Okay, guys, another function that I wanna highlight, it's the fact that they added to the UI of the player the possibility to inspect the alias that the player is using. So, for example, always using your precious keyboard as F4 and selecting nearby the guy or the girl that you want to inspect and selecting inspect. Now you can see that you can see which kind of alias the player is using. So you can inspect the gear with everything as usual, plus the augments, and in addition now you can check which kind of alias the player is using. So basically those icons match exactly the same order where you are using the alias. So for example, it's just Cyborg, Emperor, Aquaman and Oracle Bot. If I open the alias one, you will see that match basically the order. So it's Cyborg, Emperor, Aquaman and Oracle Bot. And this is happening for every single alias. Okay guys, speaking about the maximum combat rating that we can get into the game according to the new gear plus the new OP items, I want to say first of all that the final level of the OP neck can be a 3-2 or maybe even more. So I'm calculating the maximum combat rating according to a difference between 5 levels to the previous OP items to this one, because before between the back and the ends of the last DLC, the difference of level was just 5. So assuming that the difference between the OP ends and the new OP neck of the episode 42 will be just 5 levels, we will get a maximum combat rating of 358.84. That will be 359, and I'm pretty sure that with the additional daily reward that we will get as a legendary member, probably we can reach 360. Talking about the level of the gear, we have 3 kind of gears as on the new DLC. The first one is the event, it's event gear, as you can see on screen. So event gear level 295. Then we have the regular gear that you can farm even if you don't play any elite raid. That's 310. And finally, the elite gear, it's 312. So, according to those stats that we have, guys, and according the maximum, the highest rank of gear that we can wear, of course, we are going to wear the 310 as weapon and as rings and as mask, because we don't have an elite version of those items. The entire elite gear 312, so as head, shoulders, back, chest, pants, belt, and also shoes. And with the OP neck, the new OP neck 322, the final result will be this one. Also, I didn't include on my commentary the utility belt, but if my math isn't wrong, the maximum combat rating must be 359. And once again, guys, I'm pretty sure they will release something on the daily reward that will bump up our combat rating to a perfect number as 360. Okay, guys, I guess I have covered literally everything about the new DLC that will drop tomorrow. Before wishing you a wonderful update, I want to remind you guys that I am streaming every single day on Twitch from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central European Time. And also, if you like what I'm doing for this Universe Online, making those kind of videos, I really hope that those are helpful for you guys. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button, because it is completely for free. And of course, share and subscribe to the channel. What else? Nothing else. So, thank you so much once again for watching this video, guys. I want to wish you a wonderful update. I'm pretty sure that you will enjoy this DLC like I will do. Also specifically on my live stream with my community. And if you want to jump there, you are more than welcome. Thank you so much once again, guys. And of course, like every other single time, we will see in the next one. Peace.